Hey freaking flies, welcome back to another video on the channel. In real time, I don't know if I've talked about the haircut, but I cut my hair off. Welcome to video 1 of the lost footage series. So I told you all if I could recover any of the footage, I would show you all what happened while I was gone. So this is video 1. We gotta jump all the way back to February. Maybe in the timeline, 2 weeks after I went to Las Vegas for the Super Bowl. So if you're happy I was able to recover the footage, give me a thumbs up for that. And if you prefer that I just left it alone and didn't show you all, give me a thumbs up for that. Drop me a comment down for the sake of engagement. Now let's hop into it.
I've been trying to make my wallet fold all day. Cashing in my dreams, big payout. Underneath my money tree, big shade.
So I didn't want to leave Virginia without getting a couple of clips of the hens. I know some of you all really like them. There they are. If you're new here, this probably won't make any context, but shout out to the premium frequent flyers because y'all know we raised some of these from little babies. Oh, there go Big Ben. I was wondering where he was at. Just hanging out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Somebody's missing. Because there's 15 of y'all plus Ben. Somebody hiding. See y'all later. Hey freaking flies, welcome back to another video on the channel. Brandon, New York City based flight attendant, currently rushing to the house to get ready for a trip that starts tonight. Oh my gosh. I'm about to miss my sign-in. Not really, but I'm being dramatic. You all, I went to Virginia. I think I told you all in one of my previous videos, the plan was to be in Virginia for like 2 weeks because there was no work. I mean, I was on call, but there's no flight, so I knew I wasn't gonna get used. So I thought. You all, I literally got home at midnight on Monday. 12 hours later, my friend is texting me like, hey, can you take my trip? They just gave me a charter. Are you in New York to take it? And I was like, nah, girl, I'm off. And I was like, I just got to Virginia. I was like, dang, that sucks. So she was going to Amsterdam, and then she was going to Cancun. And I was like, but that's a dope trip. But I'm not in New York, I'm in Virginia. Y'all, 2 hours after I got off the phone with them, they assigned me a trip. I was off one day and then I started 4 or 5 day reserve block, something like that. They put the trip on my roster yesterday for a 6:30 sign-in tonight. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm in Virginia. And I was so mad because I drove to Virginia. I drove, which means I had to turn around and drive right back. And it's a 6-hour drive. And I left this morning with the hopes of being here around like 1. I was like, okay, cool. That's fine. I'm going to drive back early. I'm going to go to the nail shop. I'm going to go get my hair cut. I'm going to be ready. I was smart enough to sort of kind of pack before I left, just in case something like this happened. Why is it almost 4 o'clock? Oh, we're going to be in hustle and flow mode. I got to get to the house, unload my car, actually pack, and then get ready to head to the airport. We're starting a 4-day charter trip today. Okay, what's going on? Okay, so I made it to the airport. I got here at about 6 o'clock. My report time was 6:30. I did go ahead and get some food. I didn't tell you all what we were doing. It's a 4-day charter trip. Tonight we are just deadheading from JFK down to Cancun, but we're not going to get into like midnight there. So I went ahead and got food so I can go ahead and eat dinner now because we have a short overnight and I want to just get in and get right to sleep. Let me find the crew and we'll be out.
Look at the source for takeoff and landing. Once we're in the air, you're welcome to click OK.
We're still at the airport because our hotel decided to kick back our reservation. So they're like, we don't have any rooms for you, even though the airline confirmed hotel rooms. It's the middle of the busy season in Cancun right now, so they have to find hotel rooms for all of us tonight. And we are approaching a minimum rest layover, so I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, I know what the possibilities are, but I really don't know what's going to happen. It is 3:58 a.m. and we are just getting into our hotel rooms. Let me show it to you. This is the closet area, coffee station, complimentary water. Oh, there is a fridge. Let me just do that. Bathroom. A full shower with a full door. We love that. And you see, y'all, this is what I was talking about. That's the shower head, but this is the control. So you don't have to get soaking wet turning it on and off. Bedroom with one bed. I don't even know how I'm up right now to have this conversation, but I want to get it out the way because I don't want to carry this energy through the rest of the trip. But this is just the reality of how things can go. Everything can be in line and then everything can just be wrong. When we got here, the hotel said, you all do not have reservations today. There's no reservations for you all in our system. The company is like, we confirmed the reservations. The reservations are confirmed. We proceeded to wait, and we went through 3 cycles of like hotels. They're like, okay, we're going to try for this hotel. They were full. We're going to try for that hotel. It's Cancun. It's the busy season. So they were having no luck getting us hotels. In the meantime, we're just waiting. We ended up going to a restaurant in the Cancun airport. It's kind of like open 24/7. So we were able to like get something to eat, get something to drink. You know, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning and we are all like just famished at this point. We're watching the clock as well because 3:10 a.m. was the absolute minimum rest. We had to start our layover by 3:10 in the morning or we would go under our required rest. So if you've ever been going for a flight as a passenger and maybe you heard the gate agent say, oh, the flight is delayed because the flight attendants need more sleep. It's not the flight attendants need more sleep. We do need more sleep. We be tired. But it's more so is by the government, we are legally required to have so many hours of rest to deem ourselves worthy of being like fit physically and mentally to operate the flight. Once you fall under that, then the only way for the crew to get more rest is to delay the flight, which is what's going to happen to us. So we don't know what is happening right now, and everyone's like, oh my God, I can't go to sleep unless I know what, but like, I just kind of stepped in because one of the things we're not going to do, or at least I'm not going to do, is go back and forth. So I was like, look, everybody, we know it's a minimum of 10 hours. Go to your room, get settled in. Put your do not disturb sign on your door so that housekeeping does not come knocking early. Set an alarm for noon. At noon, everyone will wake up, check your schedules for an update. If you feel like you need an accountability partner, give your room number to somebody. I took a lot of them, and I will physically call you and visit your room and knock on the door to wake you up at noon to make sure you're up to check your schedule. So that's where we are right now. I'm about to go ahead and do my hotel routine because no matter how little time I have or how tired I am, I'm going to do that routine. Oh, did I mention we're at our original hotel? Because they made a mistake, and when the airline sent over the reservation saying that we would arrive at midnight 29, meaning last night, but midnight 29 as in this morning, they put the reservation in for tomorrow. So that's the whole reason. They had rooms for us the whole time. So all of this could have been avoided. Good night. Alright, good afternoon, frequent flyers. So I slept well. I'm up. It's a brand new day. The frustrations of yesterday are behind me. I woke up to a schedule change and our van is now been pushed to 3 p.m. We do have adequate time to get rest. Partially because we fell below minimum rest, but also because the inbound flight is delayed. That is one of the things about flying internationally that does work in your favor at times. If the plane is not at your destination, you can't leave. I'm gonna meet one of my crew members downstairs and have some lunch. Then I'm gonna come back up here, maybe film a video and hang out because I'm tired until it's time to get ready. I just got another notification. Our van is now not until 5 p.m. So yeah, we got a minimum of 13 hours, which is the shortest layover I've ever had at this company.
What do you know about royalty? Some love to hate on the loyalty. I love the love that could come in abundance, but hate when it comes to the loyalty. It's hard to be trusting at all. I've been down for way too long. I shoot my shot, I'll break the law. From major keys to major loss, I do what I need, so bring it on. Try not to think about consequences, just win by a large percentage. Some say that's a flawed attention. I say you just talking shit and not committed. Talk is cheap and I'm expensive. Think exquisite, never had a mink, but I'm bound to get it out of reach.
All right, freaking flyers, ignore the shirt. Oh my God, it just happened. I gotta be nasty. I don't have time to pull out my shirt and change it. So I'm just gonna change once I get on the plane. So we're getting ready to head to the airport. We are working from Cancun to Amsterdam. Our flight is blocked at 9 hours and 30 minutes. And this is actually a red eye. It's 4 o'clock in the evening, but that's something to note if you are interested in getting into the aviation industry, specifically with an airline that flies medium haul or long haul flight. Just know that flight times can be all over the place. So we're gonna leave Mexico around 6 o'clock tonight, and we won't get to Amsterdam until I think 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, in whatever that time zone is. So that's just something to note. Positions have already been pre-assigned by seniority order. I'm the most senior behind our purser. I got my first choice. I'll be working for right in the aft galley. Thank God, because look at this shirt. Look at this shirt, and it won't come out. It will not come out. I have a Tide to Go pen, and it will not come out. Now my collar is also wet, so I'm just going through right now, but I'm about to zip up my luggage and head downstairs. Let's go to work.
Business, I'm standing right here. I know what you're thinking when you all alone. I'll be quick to grant your wishes if you put me on. Need someone to guard your energy, just let me know. You got the crown, so I'ma watch it. Don't rain on me. Rain on me. Rain on me. Rain on me.
What's forever turning? Yo, yo, that's the way you're saying something won't change, but I know the picture makes it seem.
Hello, how are you?
I'm in search of forever. I'm in depression, don't wanted to walk, but no, I gotta let it. I told myself she won't find nothing better. I told myself, man, it should be whatever. All of my homies could hit me with problems, but all I could tell them is, nigga, you got it. I got my own type of battles, I'm boxing the way that they see it. I'm breaking the promise, thought we was forever. Lately it seemed that you think that you better. Lately
So if you're ever in one of the, like a hotel or resort that requires a key card in here, not all the time, but most of the time, it does not have to be the room key card. You can use any dud card. Like this is a laundry card that I just have stuck in here because it just needs something in there to activate it, and then you're free to like take your room key and go. Hey you all, so I have made it here to London. What a day, what a day. Just got out the shower because I had to get in that shower and decompress for like 45, 50, 11,000 minutes before I started recording because let's just say I need to keep my job. All right, are you with me? Buckle up because I'm about to tell y'all a story in 3 minutes or less of why everything that could have went wrong on this trip. And this is probably like one of my worst trips I've had in years. This is like top 3 worst trips as being a flight attendant. You all know we were at the hotel, we were delayed for a magnitude of reasons, but we had a 5 p.m. lobby time. We got on the van. First mistake, we were packed on that crew van with all of our bags and all of our bodies, and my bag got compressed with somebody else's bag. Long story short, the excess liquid from my Lysol wipes leaked in my crew bag and all up and through this camera. So this is done. The vlogging camera, no more. I snatched out the memory card. I don't know if I saved it. I'm scared to even test it right now. But memory card, done. Vlogging camera, done. Brandon, insert video montage in the arms of an angel. So today I am sitting sea couch, which is...
Not the camera though, look at the quality.
Fly with the one, and the one and the only.
Brandon ain't playing.
What is it, 16, 17 lines worth of a bid for next month? I'm gonna start off by saying there ain't no clickbait around here, baby. I don't work there no more. It's official. We did it. So that's that. Yeah. Pray for me. Please, if you haven't, go ahead, like this video, drop a comment, because I need all the engagement, because I need all the coins, because now I have to buy a new vlogging camera. I was so pissed, but I'm like, I'm not gonna let that deter me. We get to the airport, we had to wait for the inbound plane, we get on board, we had to wait for the cleaners and the security checks and all the things. Mind you, we got to the airport at 5:15. 7:30, we started boarding, which was chaotic because we had 3 passengers. Then they needed a cabin count. They did the cabin count once, twice, thrice, a 4th time, and a 5th time, and a 6th time before they actually found the actual discrepancy of the number of souls that were on board. I told you boarding started at 7:30. We did not close the doors until 9 p.m. And then at 9 p.m., we still didn't push back because there was another issue. So then we were still there after closing the doors, doing the safety demo, and then we sat for another hour before we actually pushed back. So we did not end up taking off until 10:28. Y'all, we got to the airport at 5:15. We took off 5 hours after we got to the airport. So then the flight ended up being 9 hours and 28 minutes. It was turbulent. I was the relief senior. I told you all I was like the second most senior person on our crew. We had 2 medicals on the flight. We just had, it was, our passengers, my God, when I say divided down the middle, one or the other, they either was like compassionate and understanding about the situation, or they were like, yeah, we did our best to provide the best service we could. It was a rough night, but we did have really good crew meals. I think I got a clip of that. Anyway, because of our original delay before we left the hotel, crew control had changed our deadheading flight because we were going to misconnect. And so instead of us being on the 11 a.m. flight, they had pushed us to this 3 p.m. flight. This delay had us now coming in at 1:30 in the afternoon for a 3 o'clock flight. And we had to like do the whole get off the plane, clear customs, baggage, all this stuff. When I tell y'all we rolled up to that gate for our deadhead with 2 minutes to spare, and now we are here for a 18-hour duty day, which is not uncommon in the long haul world, but we only did like nine and a half plus the extra hour, 10.5 hours of flying. But our duty day was like 18 hours. Crazy. But we're here for 20 hours. I keep coming to London under unusual circumstances, and I cannot take advantage of it. Days like yesterday or today are reminders that this isn't a vacation. Yes, you travel the world. Yes, you go to different places that you don't normally go to. Yes, someone else is partially expensing it. But at the end of the day, you're here to do a job. And so the whole notion of like, oh, I didn't get to go out, I didn't get to do anything, I had to slam click. That's just a reality of the fact that being cabin crew is it's a job. I don't know if I'm gonna leave my room. As I mentioned, we had really good snacks and options on the flight. So I brought a bunch of stuff that I didn't eat on the plane with me. None of it is actually real food, but at this point it's enough to hold me over so that if I don't leave the room tonight to go get anything, I'm gonna be good. I've already gotten unpacked, got settled in. My clothes for tomorrow are already laid out and ready to go for the deadhead. I'm beyond it. At this point, I'm ready for a nap, but I want to keep myself awake. That's it, that's all, y'all. It's been one hell of a 2-3 days. Good night. Good morning, you all. Phone vlogging it. I am all packed up. Ooh, sorry. Yikes. I am all packed up, ready to leave the hotel. I can't say that I'm rested because I really didn't sleep well last night. I don't know if it's just everything going on, but I woke up like every 30 to 45 minutes. But I did manage to get downstairs and get some breakfast. And so now I'm about to go ahead to the terminal, get checked in because I didn't do that, and grab some joy and juice before we hop on our deadhead back to New York. We're going home.
Rain on me.
What's forever timing? Yo, that's a way of saying something wrong, thing. No, that shit necessary. Plus it's sick to say we gon' be the same. Yeah, I know.
Freaking flight. So it's hours later. I've been home since like 4 in the afternoon, but I had a very uneventful deadhead from London, thankfully. There are no more negative stories about this trip. Well, me and London security, we went through it. Oh, we went through it. Like, I just cannot. I cannot with London and their airport security. More of my stuff got thrown away. Let's just say that. The positives. The B6 crew on my deadhead to Cancun, y'all were fantastic. Absolutely wonderful. The British Airways crew on my deadhead from Amsterdam to London, y'all were fantastic. Absolutely wonderful. Like my crew, y'all's cool too. Happy we did it together. The highlight of all of it is that it's over and done. I get to put it behind me. Our company did reach out. They apologized, tried to compensate us for the mishap, but that was that. And I came home to my package from Sacred. So I'm a happy camper. Oh, I'm so excited to try this, but I'm about to go ahead and chill out for the rest of the night. Start editing the vlog from Vegas. Super Bowl weekend. Well, actually, this will be my first time testing the memory card. So prayerfully, oh God, I hope the memory card works. If the memory card works, y'all will get a Vegas vlog and y'all will get this trip vlog. If not, I don't know what to tell you. I'm Brandon. I'm a guy who flies. I'll see you all the next time.
Or a day goes by.